Yeah, this is update to my greenhouse, PyraPOD4 Grande-17. 17 means 17 feet by 17 feet for the footing. Yeah, so I know I have the live cam over there, and yeah, but people still ask, how is our project doing, right? Because there's something that I need to point out, otherwise you don't know what I'm doing. So anyway, so this give you the big picture what is happening right now. Yeah, one thing you may or may not recognize is the rod. You see the rod parallel to the square tube profile. See, that's the stainless steel rod, and Tim Allen installed, actually, when we first set up the structure. There's no rod, and now we have four, on each corner for each, basically separate the four sections, and then that rod tied up to the the vertical column in the pyramid. Yeah, actually the rod, there is a threaded rod, feeding from the top, so it's very secure. It's locked in position. Only the bottom is not welded. We'll see, whether that will be a problem, may not be a problem, depending how we tie the rope edges to the rod. Either, yeah, we have to learn, right? We have to, once we get the cover, we'll learn how, whether that need to be, somehow tap welded to the bottom, so it won't move, right? Right now it just conform to the profile, right? So which is very nice. Anyway, so this is something I like to add, something some people may not recognize. What we did. You see, I have four grow bed. They are bags, right, made of felt material. And before I only have one, right, over there at that corner. Now I have four, and this time I use a different material instead of using straw, because the straw give me the actual compost tea. But it's an unfermented compost tea. It's a dark color water, turn that. And I'm worried about the straw at the bottom, because it may, it can give us organic material, right? But then you end up having the organic material underneath the sand, and then in the anaerobic environment, then you can, I mean, the organic can compost, right? But then I haven't I don't have the thorough understanding of what we can come up with it. So I decided to use hydroton. This way, I know it's inert, right? It's clean, it's inert, it's porous. Give me the the environment, for the bacteria. But the thing is, it improved the drainage, right? Because the straw in the beginning, it's good, right? It's porous, right? Got a lot of gaps, right? But then with time, right, as the straw decompose, right, and then the whole thing, actually becomes smaller in volume, right, and change volume, and also become compact, then that may affect the drainage. So we need a bottom to be able to drain the water very well. So this way, I use hydroton. This is the material the aquaponic people use. I use it at the bottom, right, but don't use it all over, right? I still put sand on top, because if I use this material and then I end up having the fish pool at the bottom, right? And then it stinks. So yeah, so for that I switched to sandponics. Yeah, by the way, I just since I'm here, I just quickly, you know, just run into this traditional greenhouse, show you the sandponic system. You know, I already show in the several video, but show it just quickly. You know, this is the sandponics 2 system actually. You know, very simple, right? Sand grow bed here, and then a fish tank over there. So the, you know, fish water, you know, with pool pushed, you know, it's has a special system. There's a pipe going to the bottom, and so when you add water to the fish tank, and then the gravity push the water coming out from the bottom. Okay, so there's, because this pipe, you know, connect to the inner pipe going to the bottom. So it sucked the fish pool from the bottom, and then yeah, pushing over to here. So you can see some, you know, black particles. That's fish pool. And over here the same thing. You see over there, the fish pool piled up there. So that's why it's turned black, right? But the good thing is fish pool stay at the top, right? Because it's fine sand. Yeah, but this sand turned out to be too fine. This is play sand. Yeah. Right now I'm using the river sand. Yeah. So you can see the fish, the water. See, it's very clear over there. See, you see 1, 2. Where's that? Yeah, 2, 3 fish. Yeah, goldfish. Yeah, over there. Over here, I think the fish moved to other tanks because they scared of people. See, very clear, right? So, and pump every 2 hours, right? And for 8 minutes, so enough to clean the water, keep the water, fish water clean, and they're happy there. So I don't need to feed the fish. I explain why. Yeah, something happened that just in winter time, you know, some animal come in and eat all my, you know, fish food, you know. So when I realized that animal, you know, somehow climbed to the grow bed and eat all the plant, right? Yeah, even cut there used to be a fig tree over there. Even cut cut off the the fig tree, you know. So anyway, so that's the sandponics. So I'm just because it's proven to be good, so I like to do the same over here. So yeah, and but in order to manage the drain, right? Because I'm gonna pump the water. I can even, oh no, I already pumped the water. So there's, you know, something, yeah, dropping from there. So basically the idea is to pump the water. You know, this water is still dark color, and pump the water from here all the way to the top. See over there. And then at the drain, I drain through the pipe over there. See, over there, yeah. So the pipe just, yeah, so water just flow into the gutter underneath, and it's all over. It's connected. Later on, I may need to add some dividers, right, to separate the system, because it's better to have separate system rather than have everything in one system, because then, well, if something happened, you know, in one system, you don't have the problem spread all over the place, you know. Just this way you can have even different kinds of fish, right? Different kind of temperature or whatever. Yeah, that's the idea. So the water will come down, and then with this system, it's very easy. Aluminum, right? It's aluminum, and it's light, So and it's yeah, I use actually aluminum bar, you know, at the back, you know, for backing, so make it more rigid, and so it's, you know, very strong. Yeah. And yeah, and this way I can simply drill a hole where I want, right? Because then the water coming down from upper level, then through the gutter, then just collect. That's gutter basically is for collection, right? And then just, you know, you drill a hole right over to the grow bed underneath, right? So this second level, the lower level, I plan to have hanging gutters, right? Hanging grow bed, you know. So I already purchased, actually, you know, as you can see, the smaller one, it's a 4-inch, yeah, gutter, you know, yeah, aluminum gutter, very light, you know. And the bigger one is 5-inch. So I'm gonna use the 5-inch, right? Probably cut it in 4 sections, and then, you know, use you know, you see the gutter system is very, you know, it's established, right? You just use this, you know, to, yeah, to as the end, that cap, right, to close it off. And then, you know, use just very simple, right? You know the process, right? I don't have to say it. But anyway, so this way we can have gutter system at the top. Maybe I'm thinking either over here or over that side, you know. And yeah, so, and then, yeah, you know, I just simply need to use a pipe system, right? Through a pipe, you know, the water pump to the top level, right? And then redistribute it to where I want, right? And then yeah, and then just flow down, right? You know, through this, you know, collect it over here, and then redistribute it to the next level. And the same thing, you know, probably falling down here, and then flow, right? Flow this way, and then collect here, and then going back to the fish tank. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So as you can see, I have the 2 washing machine drainage pan over there. Maybe I can go to the second level to show you. Yeah, this is the one I'm testing now. Yeah, I need to test each grow bed separately so that I make sure they're working properly, you know, proper drainage, and then, you know, no leakage. Yeah, so yeah, this is the one. I got some sweet potato plant, you know, cuttings, yeah, over there. And there's a stuck one in the center, right? That's yeah, can have the root system build up and then produce shoots, and I can cut, you know, use as many as I want. That's how I do it over there in the, yeah, in the aquaponics, the sandponics system. Over there, that's the grow bed showing the bed. The bag is filled with hydroton, almost half. So that means I need to add probably 8 inches. I would say 8 inches of sand, yeah, and to, you know, seal. I mean, to the sand culture, right? So the rocks or hydroton, you know, puffs, you know, stone, it just acts as a, you know, to provide a good drainage at the bottom. So this way, nothing, you know, no organic introduced, right, to the system. So all inert, yeah. And that's the filled with sand. So you see, you know, after you add sand, that's what it is, what they look like, yeah. And this over here, as you know, this is the straw ponics, right? But I'm going to, Yeah, for testing, I probably just I'll do it later. But right now, I just want to let it dry so I can, do the same, right? The hydroton at the bottom, and then the sand at the top. So simply, I transfer some of the sand over there. So that's why it's like that. So I need to let it completely dry. So because it's heavy right now, it's it's still heavy because the straw is the bottom is it's still wet, right? Still wet. So just let it dry, and then I can change it. Yeah, and that's the bathtub we got from someone for $20. Just used bathtub. So I have 2 bathtub now. So I like to have maybe 4. Yeah, so that means I have 4 independent system. Yeah, yeah. So and this is the area, this is the area I plan to have the gutter system. So this way I can try all kinds of things, right? I think the gutter sandponics, that's something I believe it should work, right? Because this way I don't need to do all the kind of thing. I just fill the sand and then just drain the water to feed the water to one end, and then just I put it on a slightly slope, tilted, so the water just flow to the other end and then got collected, and then go back to the fish tank. So that's the idea. Okay, so that's it. I'll let you know more, and once there's more progress going on. Yeah, I'm glad to the gutter collection system. Yeah, it's very easy to do because it's using the existing. It's not made, right? The gutter is not made for my aquaponics. It's made to collect rainwater, from the roof, right? And then the down pipe, it's just not collecting at all, just basically collecting and then dump, right, to the ground, right? But in this system, I'm using it to collect water and then redistribute and then go back to fish tank. So yeah, which is for something like this, you could, it's existing, right? It's cheap, right? It's it's all you can buy all the parts, right? This is something, I think you can improvise, borrow, and then just to accomplish what you want to do. Yeah, just show, this is actually a big pump, produce lots of water. So I have to just let it run, just maybe, I just only providing, water for 1 grow bed. I have to let it probably run only 5 minutes, so otherwise the water will accumulate at the bottom because the drainage somehow is not, the drainage hole is not big enough. This is the one that come with the pan, right? This is the one. Yeah, it's 1 inch drainage, right? But the pump is powerful, so it's very fast. Yeah, so see, as you can see, it's almost close to the rim. So and the drainage not too bad. You see here, got water coming from the side. So and then see, I have some leakage problem over there at the corner, and then just flow into there and coming over here, right? That's the only hole I drill. So now we have a waterfall. Waterfall, yeah. So and this is just one system, right? Let me start it up. I stop the pump so the drainage continues. Yeah, so yeah, this way I can pick wherever I want, I need to, you know, allow to get the water for the, you know, lower level, right? So this way, as I explained, I may need to add divider, right, to separate the section, so I can, you know, so that I can have independent system, right? So anyway, so this is it. Hope you like it. See you next time.